Cancer.
Hello Cancer, this is your forecast for October 2014, and wow, we got 2 eclipses going on in your chart this month, and they're both going to power it up and bring new things to you. One will be the accumulation of something that you've been working towards. We call this full moon for harvest moon, but it's a total lunar eclipse, so it's going to show up blood red on the sky there on October 8th, so make sure you go out and see it. It's going to be beautiful. Now, what we can say about this lunar eclipse is that it's going to bring you a freedom from the past, meaning whatever it is you've been working towards, I feel it's going to be the accumulation of reaching that goal. And for you Cancerians, it's going to be in the area of your career, those things that you've been striving for, and perhaps some of this will come to you a little bit unexpectedly too, even though you might have been waiting or anticipating and laboring towards it. But Uranus always carries that little element of the unexpected. So for the most part, this should be good. It should be very, very exciting because it's got supporting aspects here, both from Mars and from Jupiter. From the 6th house, your co-workers, your day-to-day routine might just now be improved with it. And Jupiter here in the area of your income sector, well, Jupiter expands things, so you might get a raise, might get a promotion if this is what you've been waiting for. So pay attention here to October 8th when this is going to take place. Now, also what is beautiful here is that it's tying or building up towards a kite formation that we don't too often see. They come every now and again, and when they do, well, it just brings even more so into the picture. The top of that kite here is in the area of home, where you have this month the Sun and Venus. So your focus will be on the home, it will be on the family members, but also where you live and how you live. Venus in this area is wanting to put more focus on beautifying your home. Maybe you're going to rearrange the furniture or the artwork on the walls, that kind of thing. You're going to find a lot of joy in this. So that's on top of the kite, excuse me, top of the kite, and then the shoulders on either side is Mars and Jupiter, which is action and ambition and energy. Jupiter, which is expanding it. Mars is wanting to kind of look at that 6th house, which is your day-to-day routines. It's also your health. And Jupiter here, your money. And then, of course, the family. So this is where the kite is lifting and rising, but every kite, in order to fly, needs to have the ribbon with the little bows, right? So what's fueling this kite is that full moon and also Uranus. So you might get a rocket booster to really start launching things that you've been desiring for so long, Cancerians. Now, I know I don't have your personal chart here at hand, so I can't say exactly where it's going to show up in that natal chart with transits, but here in your solar chart, let me tell you though, it is a dream come true after a long time and a lot of toil, because you have worked, we know that. Now in this, I want you to really pay attention to the 2nd, 3rd week here of October, because it's going to be a week of heaven, so to speak. All the personal planets are all coming to the party. We have Venus and Jupiter doing the dance. That's love and hope and expansion, romance, all the good things. Something to be celebrated. Could be money, news of money. Like I said, it could be promotion or something, but not necessarily. Then we have your Sun and Mars. That's you and your physical energy coming together, doing the dance. Your mind is crystal clear. It's right behind the actions of Mars. And Mars, of course, is also men in your life or men around you being supportive as to what it is you're doing. Then we have Mercury, communication, here with Venus, which is all about love. So love is being expressed, your creativity is being expressed. And then Venus and Mars coming together, doing the same tango, which is you and your spouse, or if you're single, well, hey, this is the week to actually get yourself out there and attract a new partner. Then we have here on October 20th, Mercury and Jupiter, communication of everything that has taken place this week, plus maybe even more news coming in. So you could see this is like a week made in heaven. So it is definitely a time to celebrate. Some of you Cancerians might just tie the knot or get engaged, because all of this is just beautiful energy altogether. Now from the 23rd, the sun is moving into a Scorpio, so we're deepening all this joyous festive energy. We're deepening it into our souls, tying it deeply in there, connecting and expressing this. Now the sun is going to be meeting up with Venus in conjunction on the 25th, and that very Venus is tied into Neptune. So is the sun by trine. So from the 14th straight to the end of the month, it's all just about love, higher understanding. There's a good, great portion here of psychic energy following this, intuitive energy, so listen within. There's also a lot of that deep healing energy, since Scorpio is involved. You know, Scorpio will take that laser beam and pinpoint it to the depths of whatever core of any situation. And of course we have that solar eclipse, the new moon here on the 23rd. For you here, Cancerians, it's going to be in the 5th house. What a beautiful place to have it. This area denotes a lot of joy, happiness, self-expression, creativity. And so it's time to bring out all your watercolors, you know, and create the most beautiful art, or create some music or lyrics or poems. Express this joy that this month is filling your heart and your soul with. And Saturn here, well, Saturn's been here for the better part of over 2 years. It's been trying to bring this home. And so here October is really priming it, because Saturn is trying to wrap it up, which it will in December. We only got 2 more months to go. So this new moon, this eclipse, is like rocket boosters, all right? It carries the punch of 3 moons with it. So it's going to initiate now, and it's going to help Saturn really start speeding up and finalizing whatever it is you've been karmically harboring and holding on to and working yourself through. So you'll see that from now, things are going to start getting a little lighter, as Saturn now is finalizing and then preparing to move into a different area there in December. So you will see how things are going to accelerate. And when we're talking about acceleration, we can also assign some of this here to Uranus here on October 8th. Its conjunction there to the lunar eclipse. And not only is it lunar eclipse, but it's a total one. So it really holds a big punch here as well. And Uranus comes with the unexpected. So you will see that you might release a lot of energy, but this is something that you want to happen. And I think it is because of this big unexpected release there in the beginning of the month, which is really going to bring you to that sense of celebration for the rest of the month, okay? Fantastic time to start things, to renovate your home, to look at your financial situation. Jupiter is going to be bringing in, you know, an expanded area to you. So, you know, your spiritual self and its journey here, Neptune up there in the 9th house, is feeling really good because you're lifting and rising. And we know the challenges that a lot of you Cancerians have been going through. So this is definitely something that you deserve. Make the most out of it, and especially here under that solar eclipse on the 23rd. Venus is conjunct this eclipse, so it's bringing out even more power of love, power of the heart. So listen, enjoy October. Do subscribe if you haven't yet, and you will get your forecast directly to your inbox. And then go listen to your moon sign, your moon chart, just to see how your emotional self is going to work with these very things we just talked about now, because these planets in the kite will actually cover other areas of your scope. The same thing with the rising sign chart. So I'll see you now in November. Bye now, Cancerians. Have a good one.